You may be doing something that is destroying your voiceover career. And no, it's not you have the wrong equipment or you don't have the proper skills or the proper tools. It's something very small that took me a very long time to learn about, but it makes a very big difference. And that's what we're talking about today. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of my patrons over on Patreon for supporting the work that we do on this channel. If you're interested in learning more about the art and craft of acting and building the skills to become a better actor, join me over on Patreon where I can give a lot more updates because I'd probably be marked as spam over here on YouTube if I update it as much as I do over there. There's even a free tier. So, what is that thing? In the world of voiceover, you have no boss. You are accountable to nobody except yourself. When you get auditions from your agent or manager or find them online, it is your job to read the script, study it, record it, edit it, submit it, make sure that you have the proper labeling convention, and let it go out into the world. Nobody holds your hand when you do all of this. But I see it all too often that we lie to ourselves. We find something and we say we're going to do it tomorrow, or we'll handle that next week. And then next week comes, and the stress builds slowly because we know we have something to do, but we haven't accomplished it yet. That is a fault of accountability. And accountability is one of the most important things for your career as an actor. You see, nobody is there to hold your hand. Agents and managers will send you stuff, but it's still up to you to do the work and to submit and to turn it in. And there are 5 practices that you can do every day in order to build your trust in yourself. Number 1 is to set a small goal and accomplish it repetitively, irregardless of what happens, or regardless of what happens. That can be setting an alarm for 7 o'clock and saying, I'm going to get up out of bed at 7 o'clock every day. Your small wins doesn't have to be that your day starts at 7. 7, the alarm goes off, you get up, get a cup of water, go to the bathroom, lay back in bed, go back to sleep if that's what you want to do. But you are trusting yourself and earning your own trust again. You're building slowly that bit by bit accountability. Number 2, get everything out of your head. You are probably a lot like me as an artist, where we think we can juggle all of this information. Oh, I'll remember to do this. I'll remember to do this. I have a meeting here. I have an audition due here. You can't remember it. I certainly can't remember it all. But you feel that mental load as you have a bunch of things to do, but you don't remember what they are. So schedule and write down what you have to accomplish by order of importance. And I'm not saying to mix your personal and your work life. If you need to cook dinner and you need to turn in an audition, those two can be of the same high level of importance, just in different categories. So make sure that you actually write down what you need to accomplish. Get that cognitive mental load out of your head because you don't need it. Next, you need to learn how to say no. We as artists, creators, actors, whatever, love to say yes because we're desperate for an opportunity. Ooh, we love the ability to do our craft and our work. But you have a goal in mind, whether that is to work in anime dubbing and to travel the convention circuit. That's to be on screen in a major Hollywood production. You have something in mind that you want to accomplish. And if somebody offers you an audiobook, yeah, that might pay the bills for a little bit, but it's going to also sidetrack you. You're not going to be in it. You might do a subpar job. Don't recommend you do that. If you say yes to something, put your everything into that yes. But I have seen many careers completely shift trajectory just because the person kept saying yes and yes and yes. A director who wanted to be a director turned into a writer because they had opportunities to write. An actor who wanted to be an actor turned into a casting director because they had opportunities to cast. So learn how to say no when you're in the position and have the opportunity to say no. It's a very important skill for you to learn. Last, you need to just apologize, accept responsibility, and move on. I see so many times we get in our own heads, and you probably have this as well, where you get in your own head. Oh, I need to do this again. Oh, it was just because this happened. Oh, I can do that again. Someone was talking outside. Does not matter. Radical accountability is very important in the world of voiceover, in the acting world, in the creative world in general. Understand that mistakes happen. They do. It's a part of the world. No matter how much you prepare, something can happen. You need to just take accountability, accept it, admit it, apologize, and move on. Quick story. Was coming up from New York and had a gig. Huge rainstorm. I mean, power was going out, Wi-Fi was dropping, signal was going. And you know what I did? I had a client who wanted to do a live session via Source Connect. If you know anything about Source Connect, it needs really fast internet. You need an Ethernet. And everything was going down, so I can only record locally. I reached out to my client and I said, hey, we're dropping here. Weather's terrible. Can I record locally on my end? I'm sorry for all of these mishaps. I really wish that we could have just worked together in the way that you wanted to. And you know what? They accepted it and said yes, and we moved forward. Versus me going, no, just give me 1 second. I'm going to try this. Oh no, I'm going to try this. Just accept it and move forward. And no, not everybody will forgive you, but you don't need the forgiveness of everybody. You just need inside to know that you did your best, you stayed true to what you said you were going to do, you accepted responsibility, and then you just move forward. Those are the things that you can do in order to practice radical accountability to make sure that your acting career stays in trajectory and doesn't get derailed. Now, it's time for the homework for this week or next week. Acting is a skill tree. It's not something that you can practice very easily, the entirety of it as a concept by yourself. I was privileged as a musician. If I play a note wrong, I hear it. It's direct, immediate feedback. With acting, there is no immediate feedback. So we're going to practice the skills of acting so that when we do need to perform, we have all of those skills in a skill tree and can prepare, and then our performance is stronger because of it. So what I want you to do is write down one of the pieces of acting, whether that is script analysis, scene analysis, research and study, reading monologues, cold reading, no matter what it is. And you will be doing it Monday through Friday, religiously, for at least 2 weeks. Put it on your calendar. You don't have a choice. It is just something that you are doing every single day. And you need to stick to it. You're building the accountability so that you can learn how to actually, when you say you're going to do something, you believe yourself. And everyone around you also knows that it will get done. It may happen at the very last minute, but no matter what, it's going to happen. That is the person that people want to work with. That's the person who gets called back. And that's the person who can sustain a career in this industry. So thank you so much for joining. And once again, huge shout out and thank you to all of my patrons. If you're interested in getting pretty much daily information about the art and this craft of acting, learning more skills, getting new techniques, learning about from how I learned, follow me over on Patreon. It's right down there in the description. There's even a free tier, and I hope to see you soon.